YouTube. Today we've got quite a big lesson. It's a grade 7 again, and it's on direct and inverse proportion. So for direct and inverse proportion, you're going to need to learn these two equations. So as soon as the question says x is proportionate to y, you need to use this first equation, y equals kx. If it says inversely proportional, you have to use y equals k over x. All proportionate means is as one changes, the other changes. So directly proportionate means that as y increases, so does x, and inversely is as x decreases, then y increases. So they go opposite ways for this one, and the same way for this. So an example of how we can use these equations is when g is inversely proportional. So we use this equation to the square root of h. So you replace the x with the square root of h. Find an equation for g in terms of h and use it to work out the value of g when h equals 33. When g equals 2, then h equals 16. So we can substitute those values in. So g equals 2, h equals 16 over k. And then we can find out what k is. K is a constant in the relationship between g and h. So square root of 16 is 4, times it out, 8. K equals 8 in this example. Now earlier in the question it said, work out the value of g when h equals 36. So we just write out our equation again using 8 as k, square root of 36, that's obviously 6, so g equals 8 over 6. So that's how you do direct proportion, inverse proportion, sorry. So we can have another example. Y is directly proportional to the square of x. So write out our directly proportional equation, but instead of having x, you have x squared, because I said the square of x. Now when y equals, let's say 4, x equals 8. This is a hard one, so we'll substitute that in. So 4 equals 64k, because we're squaring the 8. So you divide by 64 to get k, so k equals 4 over 64. Find the value of y when x equals 4. So we substitute it in, y equals 4 over 64 times by 16. So that is what equals y. And that's as simple as it gets, really. That is direct and inverse proportions. Hope you stay tuned for more GCSE videos. Thanks.